When you hear the phrase 9th district of Budapest, what comes to your mind?
The Great Market Hall, a nice promenade along the Danube, or football.
All of these are great answers, but let me tell you, Ferencváros is so much more than that. Are you curious about the hidden things most tourists miss? Come with me and let's find out together. The 9th district, Ferencváros, is a very mixed one. Partly still in the city center, but as you move outward, its character changes drastically.
Back in the 18th century, this area was the center for hospitality and animal trade. Traders coming from the Great Plain and Transylvania rested here, so the area was packed with small pubs and inns. This was also the time when the district got its name. At the initiative of the citizens living here, it was named Ferencváros in honor of the then king Francis or Ferenc I in 1792. In the 19th century, industrialization took over. Factories and mills popped up all over the district. But the Great Flood of 1838 and the bombings during the Second World War destroyed almost everything, which is why we see so little of that era today. Today Ferencváros, with almost 60,000 inhabitants and an area of 12 square meters, is the 11th most densely populated district of Budapest. Still, walking through Ferencváros feels like a step back in time. Many remains of factories and mills built after the flood still can be found, like the central city communal slaughterhouse, in Hungarian called Közvágóhíd. Or one of the largest marshalling yards in Central Europe, the Ferencváros railway station.
Getting around Ferencváros is quite easy because many public transport lines go through the area.
You can hop on the Metro M3 or the M4 along the border, use the scenic Tram 2 and 23, or the Tram 1 and 46. This is a special district because two suburban railway, or in Hungarian, HÉV lines, also depart from here. The line H6 that goes all the way to Ráckeve and the H7 that goes until the heart of the 21st district, Csepel. An important junction is the Népliget, which is one of the main bus terminals of Budapest and from where many national and international lines departure.
Now, we finally arrived to the interesting part. Let's see all the sights you can see in Ferencváros.
Let's start from the inner parts of the district. The first and probably most known landmark is the Great Market Hall at the Fővám Square. Built between 1894 and 1895, this is one of the most significant works of the Hungarian historicist brick architecture. Checking the interior is highly recommended, but if you want to eat something, this is probably not the best option.
It's no secret that the Great Market Hall is priced for the tourists these days, so if you're on a tight budget, I don't really recommend you to buy anything here.
If you want a very private experience, visit it right in the morning. It's so weird that barely anyone is there at this time. From the market hall, you've got two routes to explore. Walk along the Danube past the old main toll house, next to the Bálna, or well in English, an event hall and popular meeting point, and the Nehru Park all the way to the Boráros Square. The other option is to head toward Calvin Square, named after the Protestant reformer John Calvin, and stroll along two of the district's famous streets, the Rádai Street and the Lónyai Street. Either way, you'll end up at Boráros Square. These two streets are packed with nice restaurants, bars, cafes, beautiful and unique architecture, so this area is perfect for a nice city stroll. One of the city's most beautiful churches is also right in the way, the St. Francis of Assisi Church at the Bakás Square.
This was the first thing I explored when I moved to Budapest almost 10 years ago. So whenever I'm here, this memory always comes to my mind. This is such a special place to me because of this.
As I mentioned, both streets end at the Boráros Square, named after a former mayor of Pest. This is one of the biggest junctions of this district, where many public transport lines meet, and also where the suburban railway line H7 departures. From here, follow the Gizella Promenade, a popular spot among runners. It leads to the Hungarian National Theatre and the Müpa. Both of these buildings are very new. The National Theatre was opened in 2002. Before that, it always had temporary locations, moved many times, until it finally got its permanent home. The Müpa, the Palace of Arts, is a multifunctional building opened in 2005 and hosts multiple art forms: classical music, theatre, and visual arts. The promenade ends at the National Athletic Stadium. If you're into sports, you have many options here. And what's more, you can go up to the stadium to run. It's such a cool thing if you want to run at a scenic place. Our next destination is the Museum of Applied Arts, or Iparművészeti Múzeum, just a minute away from the Corvin negyed. This is a beautiful Secession palace, but unfortunately it is under renovation since 2017. And I have to be honest, no one knows when this renovation will end, but I can't wait to see the museum in its full glory. Another program is to visit the Unicum House, where you can get to know the history of this world-famous Hungarian liquor. And if you want to relax, the Dandár bathhouse is right next to it with all the benefits of its thermal water. Walking around Népliget, you'll find a big stadium called Groupama Arena. This is the home of one of Hungary's most known football team, the Fradi.
If you need a quick break, Ferencváros has plenty of green spaces.
You can have a picnic at the Nehru Park, right by the Danube. Or at the Haller Park, the biggest in the district. Ferenc Square, that is a very popular community spot, or at the calm Markuszowski Square.
So now you've seen Ferencváros. What do you think? Do you have a favorite part in the district? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, but here's the thing. Budapest has 23 districts and we still have many things to discover, so if you don't want to miss any of them, consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for exploring Ferencváros with me today. Have a great day and see you in the next one. Bye!